Donald Trump was at the Economic Club of New York giving remarks, and this was on September 5th of 2024, months before the elections. After giving remarks, he left the floor open for 4 questions. Now, as you can imagine, Trump rambles on, as he typically does. And as he typically does, he allows this ramble to get him in trouble because it almost seems as though that the now smartest guy in the room just continues to incriminate himself by this constant rambling and rambling. So in this latest edition of his rambling, I thought it necessary to provide a solid proof, of Donald Trump, Donald Trump's real desire, and should he get back in the White House, what he really would like to do. I'm not so sure he can do it, but really his intention or what his heart's desire is. But before I tell you what I believe it is, or this proof, here is what he said in an answer to a specific question. I want you to take a look at it and you decide for yourself. Okay? Roll the clip.
You can win. We have things much more powerful, actually, than sanctions. We have trade, but we cannot lose our dollar standard. Very important. Thank you very much.
Great. Sander?
Thank you, Mr. President, for all the details on your economic policy. As you alluded to, tariffs are the other side of sanctions. And given that China is our major trading partner with our largest imbalance and possibly our chief national security threat to the United States, how can we better institutionalize trade policy and national security policy to be coordinated?
So I had a great relationship with President Xi of China. Really very close relationship. Now look, he likes China, I like us, but I don't want to sound foolish. He was my dear, dear friend. He's a tough guy, he's a fierce person. I say very smart. When you say he's smart, the fake news goes crazy. He said President Xi is smart. And I say, yeah, well, he controls 1.4 billion people with an iron fist. He's smart. But we had a very good relationship.
So there it is. So I don't know what you thought, but let me share what I thought of it. When I heard this, I literally had to stop and ask myself, did he really say that? Did he really say what I heard him say? And that, he's seemingly envious of the president of China because he was ruling with an iron fist over 1.3 billion people. I then went to check the definition of iron fist just to get a better idea of what I think he is saying. Mind you, I have some idea of what it means, but I just wanted to verify for myself, what is this meaning of iron fist? And maybe what is Trump trying to communicate here? And by definition, iron fist is used in reference to the exercise of power in an oppressive and ruthless way. This is by definition. Now, Trump professes he's a smart man, smart guy, so he would know the definition of iron fist. So here it is, Donald Trump is speaking unscripted here again, and speaking unscripted. This is coming from his heart now. And he's calling this the Chinese president smart. And why? Once again, because he, the Chinese president, is doing something that he, Donald Trump, wants or wishes he could do. This is very serious, as it questions the very existence of democracy in the United States of America. This needs to be shared, y'all. This, in my opinion, this man cannot be elected back in the White House. I mean, forget policy. You have to now look at the intention, the evil intention of this man. And he's giving you like little tidbits of his true intention. You can't care about the people and their needs in one breath, but have an underlying desire to rule with an iron fist. It just does not go that way. Y'all, please spread this message. Please.